Hello, my name is Stephen Briffa, Managing Director of Network Pacific Strata Management. Today we're going to interview John Botha, who recently won the National Small Business Strata Award in Hobart. Good morning, John. How are you?
Thanks, Stephen. Very well, thank you.
Now, would you like to tell us how you felt on the evening of the 1st of June in Hobart when you were awarded the National Strata Small Business Award?
Absolutely indescribable feeling. Just absolute joy, relief, and ultimately just a sense of humble acceptance of the hard work that's gone into everything that made that reward a reality.
Well, I'm sure it was a lot of hard work, John. Could you tell us a little bit about your journey?
It has been a long journey. After completing a finance degree in Christchurch, I studied property management for 2 years and then moved to the big smoke of Melbourne and started in Strata Management 11 years ago.
John, what do you believe sets you apart from other strata managers?
Well, we believe we're able to offer the full package, a boutique, customised level of service, whilst also being resourced with the systems, procedures and infrastructure of a much larger business that a lot of our smaller competitors are unable to do.
So John, when did you purchase the Network Pacific Strata franchise?
Well, having been part of the Network family for 11 years now, initially as an employee for the first 7, we negotiated the purchase of the franchise 3.5 years ago now.
Okay, so that was certainly a journey for you. And how has your franchise business gone in that 3.5 years since the purchase?
Very well. Again, with the backing and the support of the greater network and systems, we've been able to double the size of the portfolio, as well as revenue growth of about 80%.
That's great. So how many staff do you have currently?
We currently have 6 staff employed, together with myself, and also have obviously the backing of the franchise system of front of house and back of house support together with that as well.
You mentioned earlier that you have a finance background. Has that helped you in this business?
I believe it has. Obviously, strata management is not just about organising repairs and maintenance, but ultimately organising the finances that the clients entrust us to look after for them.
Yes, and strata, as we know, is a varied business and can be a difficult business. So how do you achieve such high customer service levels?
We deliberately structure our teams to be overstaffed compared to the market space, thus affording the staff the time and ability to actually spend with the clients and ensure that their needs are attended to.
And you find that investing more in staff to provide that higher customer service is a worthwhile investment?
Absolutely. Not having to worry about the back-end systems and infrastructure in place means that the staff can actually focus their time and attention more so on the client service delivery.
And I remember you mentioning to me earlier that in fact the growth of your business has been astronomical over the last 3 years. I mean, you've said that you've doubled the size of your business, and you also mentioned that a lot of that has come through customer referrals. Is that a high number or a low number? In
line with probably the history of the Network Group,
yes.
Probably at least 90% of our growth has been through referrals from existing clients.
That's fantastic. So what do you see is the future for John Botha in the strata industry?
Hopefully many more awards, but certainly a continued growth as part of the Network family. We do have ambitious targets and no cap on that growth.
Now let's talk about the awards again, if I can. In fact, this national award was one of many awards that you've received over the last 3 years. Could you tell us a little bit more about the other 2 awards that you've won?
I was very fortunate in 2015 to actually take out the individual strata manager for SCA in Victoria. On the back of that, we were successful in taking out the Small Business Award for the state of Victoria in 2017, which then led us to be nominated for the National Award, which again, in competition with all of the other states, we were fortunate enough to come up there on the 1st of June this year.
Well, that certainly is a great honour. And in fact, what's a typical week like for John Botha? How many hours would you actually work a week in your business?
Standard business owner hours of 40 to 50 hours per week. Again, we're very fortunate that the team are structured and resourced in such a way that a lot of the day-to-day operations they're able to take care of, which again affords me the opportunity to work on the business as well as in the business.
Running a business is difficult, as we know. There are lots of various pressures. You have staff, you have customers, customer service levels, ensuring that your systems and procedures are correct. But of course, the biggest asset are your staff. So what staff training do you put in place to assist your staff to keep up with the latest trends in owners' corporations?
We're fortunate enough to have access to the in-house training systems and network in place, together with the Strata Community Australia quarterly training events, as well as the staff attending any of our legal colleagues within the industry who regularly put on training events as well. So we certainly believe that taking the time away from the office for the staff to educate themselves ultimately provides for a more seamless and better customer service experience for the clients.
Yes, and it's obviously very important. The SCA does provide a lot of training for people that work in the industry, so that's certainly a marvellous opportunity. John, once again, thank you for coming and giving us your time this morning and sharing some of your business secrets to make you the National Strata Manager of the Year. We wish you all the best for the future and your business. Thanks again.
Thank you very much, Stephen.
And that's our interview with John Botha, National Small Business Strata Manager of the Year of 2018. Thanks for watching.